What's up, Scotch Hands?
Hey!
How you doing?
You know what? It's Scotch for Dummies.
It's for Dummers.
One of my favorite distilleries.
For Dummers.
All roads
We gotta
lead
save
to
this one because we can't buy it anywhere around
This
here.
is one of my wheelhouse distilleries.
You don't know that.
I
You
can
just,
jump in that wheelhouse and take over.
it's all
if I
our
want.
wheelhouse. It's one big wheelhouse.
And
Guys,
I need to wear my
so-
wheelhouse shirt.
So where'd we get this?
I should have put this
you
on
have
for this
a
one.
wheelhouse
Yeah, I got a wheelhouse shirt.
Well, we haven't re-released that yet. It says private information.
We're getting there though.
What are we talking about,
Guys,
Drew?
we're talking about Laphroaig PX Cask, duty-free only.
Travel retail,
Travel retail, what's that?
I got this bad boy back in Scotland. When I was
Scotland!
coming back through duty-free. That's
a
English.
good.
I can't do the Scottish accent. But anyway, this is a great Scotch. I'm really excited to try this one. What is it, guys?
So Laphroaig is one of the premier distilleries on Islay.
48 proof.
48% alcohol, 96 proof, I guess.
Yeah.
But Laphroaig is well known for their extra smoky. The Laphroaig
Don't be shy.
ashtray.
is one of those scotches that has a really like almost charcoal smoke peat flavor to it.
Yeah.
So these are finished in Pierre and Pedro Ximenez casks. So
Pedro
I
who?
love this guy.
I'm thinking
Jeremy.
they've got a lot of extra sweetness in it.
Sweetness. It's a sweetness. It's a sweetness, y'all.
So that's gonna be interesting to see.
You know what I like about this bottle?
What?
Since we bought it in duty free, it's the big bottle.
It is the big bottle.
It's a tall boy.
And we've had a little bit of a sample, so we know we're getting into a little bit, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
They should make cologne.
But
out
you
of
can
this.
just, I mean, they should, right? Because look at this.
Your wife would never come around here.
If they had cologne made out of this, I'd be like,
I love the fact that when you pour an Islay on your bar, you can sit here
Everybody
this
knows
high. Everyone walks, oh, there's some Islay being poured.
right.
Of course, they're usually walking the other way, right?
Oh,
Fine by
They're not about
I'm gonna
this.
coat my glass good. This one you gotta coat really good.
Yeah. So what are we talking about, man?
So what is this? What is this
Pedro
run in the?
cask.
What is this
You know
run
what?
in the?
I don't remember exactly.
I don't
think it's around
remember
$80, $90. I think is what I'm thinking.
For a liter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was 90 pounds.
Yeah, that's maybe right.
90 pounds. That's like
think
a
it
buck.
Which is
That's
gonna be
different.
That's like a buck
that's like a
ten.
buck 10 or buck
Yeah.
20.
But who's counting?
But that's for a
Right.
1 liter too.
It's
So
90 something.
It
and Drew
would
paid,
run
so.
out to like
It
$90.
doesn't matter. I paid for it. It's a high end, right? High end bill. So I mean,
Ooh, man.
Yeah, but you're getting a liter, so I feel like that's actually
worth
not
it.
really a bad price,
No.
honestly.
So what do they say about casking? So it's in their 10-year-old ex-bourbon, followed by quarter cask, third maturation in the PX cask. So this is like triple distilled or triple barreled.
Yeah. So ex-bourbon
nice.
and
what's the
then
difference between this and
quarter
the triple
cask.
wood?
No idea.
The PX cast?
I don't know. Pull out the triple wood can and find out.
Do we have triple wood?
I don't have it.
No, it's down at your house.
Yep.
That's a good question.
Some might tell us.
Somebody out there knows. What's the difference? PX
So while we
cask?
smell this, go ahead and click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you can get notifications when we post new content.
And go live.
Why are we
And hit the
smelling-
like button
I
too,
haven't
right?
put my nose in it yet, and I've been smelling it the whole time.
Oh,
right.
beautiful.
You don't even have to get that close to it, right?
Right.
Man, this is
So this
is
so
a
you
good
start.
Laphroaig.
I get.
I get that classic Laphroaig,
It's my iodine.
you know,
I love it.
Yeah,
smell
but
with
it
the
has sweetness
charcoal
on
and
it.
the...
Burning candy store in a big peat bog.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Burning candy store. It is kind of sweet. I mean, it's a burning. I mean, you get like almost like sprees, like the candy spree, right? You get some of that in here, and
I get that nice, classic,
that tardiness.
charcoal-y
Yeah.
flavor. It's almost gritty when you're drinking it, you know what I mean?
Gritty.
Like that
finish
carbon
just-
flavor, you know what I mean?
You know,
But the sweet from the casking just mellows it out, and it's got a nice, sweet, smoky finish that's just awesome.
It's like chew a spree, and then smell a burning ashtray.
so it
No,
almost
tobacco
smells
smoke's so
like
nasty. This is like.
almost like a candy cane to me because of the alcohol I can smell on it. I put that alcohol on it, and then it smells like a real sweet candy cane, almost because the heat of the alcohol, I guess. What's
I'll tell
giving
you
it
what,
pepper.
this is one that you can just sip on for a long time.
Yeah.
It's got a
Ooh,
good depth of
boy.
flavor, and the linger's great.
It's deep.
One of the
like
beauties
that.
I like
Wow.
about this is, you know, when we poured it, you get the classic Laphroaig aroma. You get just great smoke coming out. You take a sip and then you try and you nose it again. and you get so much more richness and sweetness out of it, because once you've kind of covered your palate with that Laphroaig classic smoke, you can get a lot more out of the nose at that point.
Wow.
Now, I don't get the sweet
Right.
right off the bat like I did on the nose. On the palate, it's
No, not on the palate. I don't get the sweet. I get that
I do.
deep. I get a real deep Laphroaig taste. Not the 10, punch you in the nose. Oh my gosh, I just inhaled an ashtray.
take another sip.
Take your second sip.
Take a second sip.
That second
The
sip,
sweet- the
I'll
sweet
tell you what,
comes out.
I got a lot of the sweet on the first sip, but by the second sip, the sweet just kind of covers up that front part of your tongue.
Yep.
That's exactly
and
right.
the sides and the top of your mouth get all of the charcoaly smoke.
That's exactly what.
And so it's a really unique kind of
Yes.
drink at this point. Because you're right, once you get everything coated in that, and I was kind of surprised by the second sip. I'm like, oh,
Man,
it's all sweet in the middle.
I've
It's
got
all
like
good.
okay.
get that?
Think of sweet grilled onions, charred grilled onions. Like that's what I'm getting on this.
That's
The
just
sweetness of
good.
the caramelization.
It's
of
good.
The onions mixed with the charcoal
It's
So-
good.
smoke.
So the beauty of this, and this is totally a scotch that I really enjoy.
Imagine
is
that.
that
Is it in your wheelhouse?
it's got enough sweetness that if you leave it, if you kind of tip your mouth forward and leave it on the front of your tongue, you can continue
I'm
to
gonna
get
try
that sweetness. You kind of suck your air through the kind of bubble it. And then as you let it roll back, then that smoke just builds and it's crescendo, it's a whole
Orchestra
He said
flavor.
crescendo.
it is.
I see Andrew like directing.
I
you
know, right?
It's all those years.
You with the smoke horn, hit me.
Smoke horn? No, what do they call
There's a
that
sweet
dude?
horn and a smoke horn.
Oh my gosh. Call him Maestro from now on.
Oh yeah.
I see a new T-shirt design coming
Oh
up.
my gosh. Honestly, the sweetness is there, but last night I poured myself 4 fingers of quarter cask, and it's not as sweet as the quarter cask, I don't think.
Oh,
I don't know about all
beg
that,
to differ.
man.
What are
I
you
don't
kidding?
know.
beg to
I don't
differ.
think so.
Well, maybe you're right.
I'll
No,
tell you what.
I freaking poured myself.
no, he's
I-
right. I get a lot more cake batter out of that quarter cask. than I
It's
do
a
this.
different kind of sweet.
It's a sherry sweet, or it's Pitter's and Midnight sweet versus. So what is all in a quarter cask? Isn't that?
Freaking goodness.
No, the quarter
Cake
cask.
batter.
Cake
Quarter
batter.
cask is just smaller barrels. They just added extra barrel flavor.
Well, they're
So-
damn good barrels.
So the key about this though is
Bacon flavored.
number one, it's not aged, so we got to
Oh, shit.
consider that. Even though it is at least 10 years in bourbon, and they don't tell us how long in others, but and the other thing is
3 days.
3 days.
3 whole days.
One of the things my wife and I went on a trip to the Bourbon Trail this spring or this summer, and found out that Laphroaig gets let me put it this way: Maker's Mark sends almost all of their casks to Laphroaig. So a significant portion of Laphroaig is aged in Maker's Mark bourbon barrel. So if you never know anything about Maker's Mark, it's a real sweet. It's a heavily wheated bourbon. So you're gonna get that sweetness out of there. Now, they got so much peat in there that balance is tricky. Yeah.
No, I was saying it's 48%, and I'm thinking it could be a little higher because so far the water is taming it down a little bit for me. Little disappointing almost. I still get good flavor, but not nearly the richness I had on the meat.
Well,
I'll
it's a
agree with
non-age
that.
statement.
Honestly, I don't think that this is one you can put water on and have it come out quite right. You know what I mean?
As I stand here with the water above mine.
Don't
Do
do
it.
it. Don't.
I had
You have
to.
do it.
You got to.
I haven't dripped it in there yet. I'll put 2 drops on it.
Oh,
Too bad.
Really? You can't handle? You think with those powerful flavors, you can't handle a little water?
No, it can't.
it handles it just not as well as some others.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think if they raised the proof up a little bit, it would have been better because it just, I mean, obviously less water maybe, right?
All right, Sean, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm
Sean
ready.
is up.
All right, so I'll tell you what, this was a good glass neat. I liked the nose, I liked the flavor. It had excellent balance. especially after that first sip. The first sip on Laphroaig, it's just a punch in the gut anyway. You know what I mean?
I love it, man.
But it's, you've got to wait for that second sip to really appreciate it. You know what I mean? You've got to coat your mouth and let it really do its thing, and then by the time you take that second sip, it's kind of like sipping poison to get, you know what I mean? To get immune to it, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Same deal with this. You got to take that sip, get over that initial punch, and then when you get to it, right? One of these is poison and one of them isn't.
I knew that.
But I'll tell you what, the sweet, I really enjoyed how the smoke and the sweet interacted. It had a nice lingering quality to it. The water kind of unbalanced it a little bit. You still have the flavors, but it just wasn't in harmony anymore. You know what I mean? So still good, but not quite there. I'm gonna kind of ding it a little bit just because it's travel retail, so you can't just run right out to the store and buy some. I think the price is right, but if it's gonna be impossible unless you're traveling overseas to get one, I gotta ding it a little bit for that. Still a good glass. I enjoy it. I'm going to give it a solid 2.5, bordering on 3, but if the water would have been a little bit better, if it would have held up to the water, I'd have given it a 3.
Alright, you sound like the kind of guy that's not going to get in a land battle in Asia. But I'm going to give it a solid 2.5, bordering on a 2. I'm going to go the other way. And I'm going to go the other way because, honestly, I don't get as much of the sweet that these guys are getting. I get more of a pepper. The sweetness is there. There's sweetness. I'm not going to say it's not sweet at all. Heck, it's PX cask. I got that. But I get a lot of a peppery flavor. Neat, and even more so when I put the water on. Unfortunately, when I put the water on it, the sweetness went away and all I had left was the pepper. But it's still a Laphroaig, and what I mean by that is I still love it. I mean, honestly, the first taste, the second taste, it's it's a Laphroaig when you take it. You can blindfold it. Nobody's gonna tell you what this is in the glass. You take a sip and you're gonna be like, oh, that's a Laphroaig of some sort. Let me see if I can pin it down. Yeah. I don't think it measures up. If you poured 2 glasses and said I had to pick one, this or the quarter cask, I'd take the quarter cask day in, day out. But
shocker.
I'm a sucker for that thing right now. I'm in love with it. But it's still good. I just didn't. I don't think it measured up. It didn't measure up for what I was really expecting. I expected it to take me to a 3.5, and it didn't have it. Not a bad thing. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 down to a close, bordering 2, but that's what I'm going.
Wow, you went the other way.
I know, I did.
So you're gonna lose your title.
Yeah, your title's going away tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about my title. Look at the stats, people. Scotch whore.
So this is my wheelhouse Scotch, baby. This is a well balanced, well matured cask and bottle and everything associated with that. I'm going to go with 3 on this because for a couple reasons. Laphroaig 10 is it's young, it's a little bit harsh, and it's very unidimensional. This has a better balance with the sweetness side on it, and so to be able to do that, it's definitely worth an extra half point. So I'm gonna go with 3.5. I like the smoke, the sweetness on the what?
No, it's 3.5. I thought you were going up there.
No, it's a 3. It's a 3.
Now it's going 3.
You did.
Did I say 3.5?
You did.
I meant a 3.
You did.
Oh.
Roll it back.
If you want to roll it back, that's fine.
So you said 2.5. I meant 3. This is a 3 for me because it's got a nice balance. It's not
He's scared.
It's not it's not amazing, but it's a nice Scotch. So we go 3 on it.
Well, you know what, guys? What would be really interesting is to see a comparison between this, the quarter cask.
You've got some quarter cask at home too.
I do, and so do you.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a ton of Scotch at his bar. We never see a damn bar.
What are you talking about? You just said you had some quarter cask.
I do.
What do we need to go looking elsewhere
you do
for?
too. Anyway, I think it would be really interesting to put it up there and see what happens. You know what? I've got some ideas. We may be doing that soon.
I think we should do it tomorrow night.
I say a little blind test, little 20 twin.
It'd be nice to have 4 of us here tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry,
sure, but unfortunately Mark can't be here for Thursday. Anyway, let me continue my review here. So I agree completely with this guy. I think that the water killed it. Compared to the neat, much better.
No,
Do I like it with the water? It's okay, but much better with neat.
Yeah.
I also agree with this guy that I think I like the quarter cask better from the sweetness aspect of it. The cake, the vanilla is more potent than this. That being said, still a delicious dram.
Absolutely, I'm not saying it's
The
not.
price of this for what you're getting, the big liter, you can only get in duty free. That's the sucky part about it. But if you're traveling, should you buy it? I say yes, go buy it, especially if you like
you
ice.
gotta grab one.
It's a good bottle. I'm gonna go. I want to go 3, but I think it's 2.5.
There you go. There you go.
There it is, guys. So
And there it is.
let's go around the horn.
So we were both 2.5, thinking about 3. You were at 3,
And I was-
called down from the 3.5.
And I was at 2.5 thinking a 2.
So
But
it's
I
a
mean,
pretty up and down score here.
I'll give it. It's a
2.5.
2.5. It's 2.5.
All right. So
2.625.
this guy. So guys, appreciate
Somebody
it.
do the math
Go
on
buy
that.
this one. It's a good one. Hit the subscribe button right now, please. We love you guys. Hit the like button every Thursday night, guys.
Yes.
We're here doing our thing.
If you're a friend of Laphroaig,
Love
you
it.
gotta buy this one if you have the chance. Guys, I'm glad
If
we
you're
got
not a
one.
friend of Laphroaig, you should buy it.
Thank you, Duty Free in Scotland.
Amen to that. Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody. Cheers, boys. Thanks for watching, folks.